In this video, let us understand how to make employee leave management an online ASP.NET project using C# language. So, when you would like to do a web project, there are four options for you. One is ASP.NET, one is JSP, other one is PHP, and the Python. So, you can use any of these languages and the corresponding technology to make the online projects. So, here we are using ASP.NET technology. So this we are implementing via Visual Studio. So Visual Studio consists of C# language, VB language, and other languages. So you can use Visual Studio for both like desktop application as well as the web applications. So when I talk about web applications, we are using ASP.NET, where ASP stands for Active Server Pages.NET. So .NET is a little old technology, but it's keep on improving every year by year. And here we are using Visual C# as a language and SQL Server as a backend. So first let us understand what we can do in this project. So employee leave management for a company. So where when once the employee apply for a leave, so his team leader has to check and then his project manager has to check and then the admin has to check and give the approval. So it's a little strong technical project because the approval will be taken place in the different levels. So here employee will apply for the leave. That will go to team leader, then go to project manager, then it go to admin. So therefore the leave has to finally has to approve by the admin. So how do we do this? So for that you can have two module. So one is the admin module. So other one is the employee module. So in admin they can log in. They go to main page. So in the main page we provide a link to navigate for the rest of the pages. So here you can have qualifications, designations, and then view employee approval, then leave approval, then leave list. What are the leaves are approved? That list employee can leave it. So now employee is concerned, employee can sign up. They can sign up as a three people. One is like a regular employee, or it's a team leader, or like a project manager. So anyhow, whatever you approved, so it need to be approved by the admin. Then only you can able to log in. If the admin is not approved, they cannot able to log in. So therefore, so even you sign up, the approval from the admin is required. After login, if you are an employee, you can see the leave type, what are the types of leaves are available, and you can apply for the leave. Then leave status, you can check the status of your leave. So but whereas team and project leader applies, so they can check the leave, then they can approve that. So if these two people approve, then admin has to approve that one. Then admin can able to see the list. So this is the whole concept of the project. So admin module, employee module, and employees, three types of employees. So one is employee, one is a team leader, one is a project manager. So all these two people has to approve, then the admin has to give the approval for the leave. So then only the leave will be approved and the employee can take that leave so they can utilize it. Okay, let's look at the project demo. So here is the project we have, and you can see that the files here. So this is the admin section up to this, and this is the employee section. So this is a design employee login page. So you have text box 1 here and then text box 2, and here is the employee type. You can see in the source employee type employee, TL and PM are there. So when you click login, it will take to the code window. So here is the code what is written to login here. So based on the user ID and approval status, we'll select the details. Then we'll check the user ID and the password. If it is correct, we'll take to employee main page. And if it is not employee, then you'll take to TLPM form. So that is another form actually. So TLPF form is this one. So you can see that view leave request list, approve the list, reject the leave request. You can approve or reject. That is there. Fine, let us run the project to understand this. So click run button here. Okay, so let me go to main page first. So only take the address, that is a localhost 50458. When I say get in, so it will have admin and the employee. First let us go to admin. So here is admin, then admin, login. So here are the admin options: qualification detail, designation detail, employee approval, leave types. Okay, and here is a leave request. You can approve that or reject this. That is also provided over there. So if you go to employee approval, there are no new employees, so all are approved. So we already enter some data here. So if you go to Server Explorer, I have a database linked to here. I can see the tables. Here is the employee table, show table data, and we have three employees here: T1, P1, and the E1. So T1 team leader, P1 project manager, E1 is the regular employee. Okay. Now, so instead of sign up, I'll just straight away go to that employee and then I go to login. So open one more tab, type the main address. Now get in employee. So employee login. So now we can log in as a E1. So E1 is a regular employee. So therefore the employee type is EMP. Okay. Now apply for leave. Fine. So when do you want to get 20th? Casual leave. Number of days, 2 days. So what is the reason behind it? So out of station. So then you write completely why you require that leave. So save this. There is an error. So this because we try to read the value, but presently there are no values. Therefore it gives an error. So let's apply try and then catch and then solve this problem. Okay. So let's save this and then now it's already running. So we don't need to run it again. So I'll right click here. I'll go to this site. Okay. So get in employee, employee login, E1. So this is E1 is a password. So login. Okay. It logs in, apply for leave. This for 20th and 2 days. So out of station, save. Still we have the problem. So here we have D1 and D2. D2 is the date. So here is a date time dot today date and D1. So it should be formatted to this particular format. Sometime it will accept, sometime it won't. So if you don't want, so we need to format that. So now let me refresh this. Okay, so there is a message box. Okay, the record saved. Transaction number is 1001. Okay. So now I can go to this. If I go to leave status, so leave ID that is 1001. Check. So nobody's approved. So still it's all pending. Okay. So go to home again. So leave report. So if there is any approval, it can able to see it here. Fine. So let it be there as it is. So now I'll log in as a team leader. So enter. So get in, go to employee, employee login. Let's say as a T1. Okay, T1 is a team leader. So this is a TL. Okay, you can able to log in here. So leave request. Okay, there is a one request here. So approve this one. So now to approve this, you need to click the select statement here. Click select. There is a message box. Okay. So now you can go back. So it's approved now. In this level, it's approved. Now you can come back to our employee and then you can refresh it here. Okay, so you need to log in again. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just come back. I'll log out. Then I log in as a project manager. That is P1. Again, now here is a PM. Okay, so you can also see the request here. So then you need to approval. So you can select to give the approval. Right. So back, log out. So we can log out from the employee also. Now we can log in as a E1, login. So okay, login as employee, that is E1, E1 that is an employee. Login. Now you can check the status. Okay. So leave report. You can say that TL is approved, PL is approved. Only admin approval is rest. So now we can go as admin. So I just go to get in admin. This is admin, then admin. Right, so here is a leave request list. Okay, there is a request list and approval. So admin has to give the approval. Therefore, you need to select this. Okay, now approval is provided. You can also do the reject actually. So in case rejection is required, you can do reject. But you have to give the explanation why you are rejecting. So now you can refresh this. So you can see that all the three stages is approved. So if you see the report, so this is approved, this is approved, this is approved. There is no problem. So your leave is approved. Fine. So how you have done this? So important thing here is the leave table. So if you go to tables, there is a leave table here. Show table data. Okay, let's refresh this. So here we have a columns like TL approval, TL remark, PL approval, PL remark, and admin approval, admin approval. So each person when they give the approval, okay, so there is approval leave here. So what we do is when you say leave approval, type is equal to admin, or type is equal to PM, or type is equal to TL. So based on who logs in, so we need to know the status here. So if his state is admin, you should update that particular column. If it is a PM, you should update the P approval. If it is a TL, it should approve the TL. So the for corresponding columns has to be approved, then it will show that the record is approved. So this is the code, so which will do the same job. Fine, so hope you understand the concept now. So please try this project. So if you have any doubts, let me know, write it in the comment. And please browse our channel, that is iBricks tutorials, and go to videos. So in a videos, we have a lot of videos as I said already. So check them, so which are the one you are interested, and then so if you have any doubt, please send us comments. So let me know what you are thinking. Thank you.